Are you about to be a new parent? Here's a couple tips that I would recommend as a dad going into the hospital for the first time. Now, this video is for dads. Wives, send this to your husbands, but this video is specifically from the dad's perspective. When you go to the hospital, you're going to be in charge of making sure that she's good outside of the nurses and the doctors. In my experience, the nurses are fantastic at attending to her every medical need, but it's up to you as the husband to make sure that she is good. Her water needs to be full all the time. You should be handling the hard questions. When the nurses come in and they have decisions that need to be made, you should have already tried to figure those out and talked about them ahead of time so that you know the answers. Do some research on what to expect when you go into the hospital so that you have answers to those questions, so you don't have to overload her mind with more than what she's already going through, right? She's exhausted, she's in a ton of pain. This is too much. You need to try and take some of that burden away. Ice chips, food when she's allowed to eat, handle that stuff. Just do your best to take care of her. Do your best to try to help, not ask, how can I help, or wait for her to tell you what to do. Just do it. Just help. There's a lot more things that I could go into for tips going into the hospital. These are just a couple that were probably the most important to my wife and I in our first hospital giving birth experience.